Boxing fans, I'm Miguel Maravilla with a preview of the welterweight unification showdown between Erroll Spence Jr. of Dallas, Texas, and Cuba's Yordenis Ugas. This fight will take place Saturday, April 16th at AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas, Arlington, Texas to be exact. Live on pay-per-view. This showdown features some of the top welterweights in the division. As Spence, he won his first world title back in 2017 as he stopped Cal Brook to win his first world title, picking up the IBF welterweight title with an 11th round knockout. Since then, he's defended his title with wins over Lamont Peterson, Carlos Ocampo, Mikey Garcia. That also took place at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. That was a one-sided dominating victory for Spence. Then he unified the IBF and WBC welterweight titles as he won a split decision over Sean Porter. That took place in September of 2019. Then he was involved in a collision, a automobile accident. Following that accident, 1 year later, Spence returned to the ring, defeating former world champion Danny Garcia. That fight also took place at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. AT&T Stadium has become Spence's home court. For Ugas is coming off that big win over Manny Pacquiao this past summer in August at the T-Mobile Arena. This was a great win for Ugas over the, for sure, Hall of Famer Manny Pacquiao. That was a fight in which, you can't take nothing away from Ugas. Pacquiao was very fast-paced, but Ugas was just simply beating him to the punch, countering him all night with that right hand, backing him to the ropes numerous times. Some of those punches had a lot of effect throughout the fight as Ugas went on to win a unanimous decision and pick up the WBA Super World Welterweight title. For Ugas, he was contemplating retirement as his career was not going as expected. Suffering defeats early on in his career to, of course, opposition, unknown opposition. When he was contemplating retirement, he was suffered his third defeat at the hands of Amir Imam, a top prospect at the time. And he bounced back, winning a unanimous decision over previously undefeated Jamal James. A few wins. Then he won a decision over Tomas Delorme. That took place on the, I believe it was Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather undercard. And he just kept fighting, and eventually he landed the fight against Sean Porter, a fight in which he gave Porter a very tough fight, in which many experts felt he was robbed of that victory. That was a close fight. I actually had that fight even. I scored it even. Obviously, Porter did not win that fight. It was that fight that pretty much landed him the bigger fights at welterweight. Following that defeat to Porter, he rebounded with wins over Omar Figueroa Jr. and Mike Dallas Jr. And then a split decision over Abel Ramos, which ended up getting him the Pacquiao fight. Originally, Pacquiao was slated to fight Spence, but that fell through, and in came Ugas to dethrone the future Hall of Famer Pacquiao. And now here we are with Spence Ugas. With this matchup, you have the skill, all the talent with Spence Jr., the 2012 U.S. Olympian. Very skilled fighter, very good boxer, puncher, southpaw. But then you have Ugas. Ugas, a very awkward style, good size, very rangy. He's I feel that any fight he's in, he's going to give any opponent a tough time. This is going to be a very slow, awkward, boring fight. This is not going to be a toe-to-toe slugfest. This is not going to be Leonard Hearns. These are different styles. Again, Spence fights very smart in there, uses his skills, very tactical in there. Ugas himself, same mentality in there, very skilled, very crafty. But I feel that Spence will pull off the decision. This will be a very close decision. If it's a unanimous decision, it'll be one of those 115, 113 all across, because it's going to be close scoring-wise. I don't see Spence losing a close decision at home, in his hometown, at Arlington, Texas. So if Ugas is going to win, he's going to have to score the big knockout. But until that, I have Spence winning a very close decision, in which will be a very competitive fight.